Today, I'm at Manhattan Motorcars in New York City, and I was just handed the key to this brand new 2020 Bugatti Chiron Sport. So today, I'm going to take you on a walk around of this car, first showing you the outside and then the inside. And if anyone's interested, this car is for sale here at Manhattan Motorcars. So here's the key to the car. This is actually one of these secondary keys. So you've got your Bugatti logo on this side, and then on this side, you've got your lock and unlock buttons. So if we lock it, and if we unlock it, there's currently 4 models in the Chiron lineup: the regular Chiron, the Chiron Sport, the Chiron Sport 110 Ons, and the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. The regular Chiron starts at $2.99 million, the Chiron Sport starts at $3.26 million, and the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus starts at $3.9 million. All of the Chirons have a quad turbocharged 8-liter W16 engine that makes 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. The Super Sport 300 Plus makes 1,578 horsepower. With every model in the Chiron lineup, power is sent to all 4 wheels by a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The Chiron Sport is a track-focused hypercar that's just as fast and powerful as a normal Chiron, but it weighs less, and it has enhanced performance on corners. So according to Bugatti, it has an overall weight saving of 18 kilograms, which is equivalent to about 39.6 pounds. It has a firmer chassis setup and lightweight components such as new lightweight wheels to provide even sharper handling and agility. The Chiron Sport can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, and it has a top speed of 261 miles per hour. This Chiron Sport is in full exposed black carbon fiber with French blue accents, and if we take a look at the window sticker here, full carbon exterior is a $315,000 option. It also has quite a few other options, which we're going to run through right now. The Sky View option, which is just a glass roof, costs $62,000, and it allows you to view what Bugatti considers another dimension, the sky. So you've got 2 glass elements installed on either side of the central fin, which protrudes from the Chiron's carbon fiber body and stretches towards the signature line, which defines the car's profile. So these 2 glass panels allow tons of natural light to flood the cabin. The signature Bugatti horseshoe in French Racing Blue is a $7,500 option, and the engine cover in French Racing Blue is a $3,700 option. So you've got both French Racing Blue and black. It says W16 on this side and 1,500 on this side. Black wheels, or what Bugatti calls Nocturne, is a $9,300 option, and French Racing Blue brake calipers are a $6,200 option. The rear wing underside in French Racing Blue is also a $6,200 option, and the black anodized rear wing mechanics are a $12,500 option. The rear EB logo in French Racing Blue is a $1,250 option, and the black rear light trim part is a $15,000 option. A leather and carbon fiber interior is a $68,000 option, which we'll be checking out shortly. The inner signature line in French Racing Blue is an $18,600 option. The black anodized trim parts on the interior is a $56,000 option, and the comfort seats are a $12,400 option. So all of these options total to $598,650, making the MSRP $3,858,650. This car actually has carbon fiber windshield wipers, and Bugatti claims that's a worldwide first for any production car. It also has a 4-pipe exhaust deflector in the back here, and this car has a new titanium exhaust system with reduced gas back pressure, which boosts performance. The Chiron's exterior features a C-shaped design cue carved into its side panels, and this element is also present within the car's cabin. So you've got the C shape on the outside, and you also have that signature C shape on the inside of the car, separating the driver and the passenger. This car has a very deluxe cabin, but very minimal storage space. The trunk only provides 2 cubic feet of cargo space, and not only that, but amenities like driver assistance technology, such as blind spot monitoring and an infotainment screen are missing. It does come standard with amenities like quad LED headlights and full power accessories, and the distinctive quad LED headlights also serve as intakes, routing air to the front brakes, which serves as a great example of functionality fusing with aesthetics. So it's actually pretty cool to watch the quad LED headlights in action when you lock and unlock the car. So if we lock the car, and if we unlock the car, so it does that every time you lock and unlock the car, so that's really cool. So now let's check out the interior of the 2020 Bugatti Chiron Sport. You've got Chiron branded puddle lights, and like I mentioned earlier, it's a $68,000 option for this interior to be decked out in leather and carbon fiber. The whole structure of this car is carbon fiber, so of course you've got exposed carbon on the door sills here, and the interior of this car is very luxurious and sumptuous. There's tons of leather, there's dry carbon on the doors here, as well as black anodized aluminum in the center console. And the center console is actually made of a single piece of aluminum. So taking a look at the door here, you've got some very minimal storage space here, as well as here. You have your lock and unlock buttons for the car, as well as your mirror switch and your door handle right here. These carbon fiber backed comfort seats are a $12,400 option, and you've got diamond stitching on them. So they're in both French racing blue and black. So you've got a flat bottom steering wheel with dry carbon fiber and leather on the sides of the steering wheel, and that dry carbon is on the top of the steering wheel as well. You've got your EB logo in the center with blue contrast stitching, and you also have a launch control button right beneath that, as well as Chiron branding. On the steering wheel itself, you've got your engine start button right there, as well as a rotary knob on the left. This rotary knob here is for your driving sequences, so you can adjust the spoiler and put it in different modes. Right above that, you have buttons to answer a phone call or adjust the volume of the sound system. And on the right side, you have buttons to control the display you see in the instrument cluster. So you've got your speedometer in the center with 300 miles per hour listed on it, and then to the left and to the right, you have 2 digital screens. To the left of the steering wheel, you've got your headlight switch and an AC vent. And you've also got Chiron Sport stitching on the center console inlay. There's no infotainment screen, and features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability aren't offered. So the car's infotainment amenities are pretty much limited to a sound system and a trip computer. The sound system actually features 4 tweeters that each utilize a 1-carat diamond membrane for precision output. So you can see one tweeter right there and another one over there. So the Chiron's singular focus on performance explains the lack of an infotainment screen, but on the center console, each unit has independent adjustable displays. So you've got your gear selector, your hazard lights button, and then a few displays. You also have some minimal storage space below the center console area. You've got your paddle shifters on the steering wheel, and then you also have a few stalks on the steering column, which is made of carbon fiber, and that carbon fiber carries around the instrument cluster, where there's also leather on top of the instrument cluster. This distinctive C-line in the interior that separates the driver and the passenger is actually LED illuminated, and you can adjust the LED illumination brightness with that switch right there. You've got carbon fiber and black anodized aluminum in the center, as well as leather on the dashboard. You've got black leather and French racing blue leather, and in the center here you have a 110 ons Bugatti badge, but that does not make this a Chiron Sport 110 ons. Bugatti just put that on all 2019 Chirons they produced to celebrate 110 years of the Bugatti brand, but this isn't actually a 110 ons edition. So that's the interior of the 2020 Bugatti Chiron Sport, and one more thing to note is that there's a Chiron Sport badge right behind the door on both sides of the car. So that's the 2020 Bugatti Chiron Sport. If anyone's interested in this car, it is for sale here at Manhattan Motorcars. Come see Viviana and tell her I sent you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.